New big drama at Barca. Lamine Yamal fires back at Flick. Fermín López reveals the truth about the Chelsea transfer. Flick meets Xabi Alonso for the first time, and Masia invites Barca training. Stay tuned, we've got all the stories you can't miss. Hit that blog on a like button, and let's get started. Lamine Yamal on everything at once in his TVE interview. My dream? To win the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. Everyone wants it. Anyone who says no is lying. On Flick's words after Vallecas. Lamine Yamal politely pushed back on Flick's comments about egos, making it clear he didn't fully agree. Everyone has their own thoughts on it. After a draw, emotions run high. In the end, you have to win, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. We've taken 7 points out of 9 in very tough away games, which people don't mention. We haven't played at home yet, only away. I don't think it has anything to do with egos. It's about the fact that it wasn't our game. We didn't start with the same intensity we needed. He's right that we made a lot of mistakes, but it can happen. We just have to get back to our level as soon as possible and be ready for the next match. And you know guys, it'll be interesting to see how Hansi Flick reacts to Lamine's words. What do you think? Share in the comments down below. On Fermín, he wanted to stay, he was happy. On criticism, I don't feel pressure because of the number 10 shirt. People talk about what I do off the pitch, but it's all because of my game. On the national team, I didn't expect to be called up so young. We'll try to win the World Cup. And while Lamine was sharing his dreams and thoughts, Fermín López also broke his silence about the Chelsea drama and his decision to stay at Barca. Pedri and Olmo's response to Flick's warning about egos. The ego talk at Barca goes on. What Pedri and Dani Olmo said after the Flick's comments. It wasn't just Lamine Yamal who reacted. Pedri at the press conference said, who was he referring to? You have to ask him. When the time comes, he'll talk to us. But earlier on the Thero, he agreed with the coach. Last year we were all united. We thought only about the team, not personal success. That was the key. Dani Olmo on Catalonia radio said, we might be in better or worse form, but the goal is the same, to play and to win. Everyone knows that. We have great relationships in the club and the team, and whatever Flick says in public, he has already said to us privately. So, Coolest, is there chaos in the dressing room? Nope, actually. The team is united and only wants to win. Fermín López said, I never doubt it. Fermín López, the transfer drama of the summer. And he gave an exclusive interview for Mundo Deportivo. Chelsea pushed hard, Bayern showed interest, Barca said no, and Fermín himself decided, I am staying. My priority has always been Barca. I've been here since I was 12. And I dreamed of reaching the first team. I never doubted that I wanted to stay and help the club. The fans backed him. Flick talked to him, and Ter Stegen, Pedri and Rafinha all wanted him to stay too. The contract is until 2029. He's not afraid of competitions. I'll work hard and play wherever coach needs me. His goals are titles with Barca and a spot at the World Cup. And the rumors about his conflict with Xabi are over, Fermín López told Mundo Deportivo. Xabi has been my friend since I was 12. We became like brothers at Masia. People can speculate, but it won't change our friendship. Fermín and Xabi are the heart of Barca's midfield, from Betis to Barca. They've grown together and now fight for Flick's team. Everything is fine between us, as always, Fermín added, shutting down all the gossip. Why didn't Barca reach the 1-to-1 rule? Deco really delivered this summer. 3 signings, Jong García, Marcus Rashford and Rooney Bargi. 10 exits and the one with a big shock, Inigo Martinez to Al Nassr. 19.5 million euros from transfers, plus 47 million total with youth sales and sell-on clauses. Trincao for 11 million and Todibo for 8.5. But here's the thing, Barca still didn't reach the 1-to-1 rule. The 100 million euros deal for 475 VIP seats were supposed to fix it, but auditors only counted 58 million euros. First payments are due in September, the rest in 2026. Only then Barca can finally operate without limits. Everything could be decided very soon. Barca focuses on renewing Eric and Frenkie. Barca after the transfer window. Now it's time to renew Frenkie and Eric. Talks are already underway, both players want to stay and the club is fully on board. Eric Garcia, Mr. Versatility. Right back, center back, even a pivot, started all 3 La Liga games. Frenkie de Jong, the heart of the midfield, irreplaceable next to Pedri. Contracts expire in 2026, and Barca doesn't want to take risks. The club is betting on stability and a long-term project. And new Culé in the family. Culés, the club just broke tradition. Normally, Barca doesn't post about weddings, childbirths, or players' family events, but this time, they made an exception. Frenkie de Jong and Mickey Kimini have announced the birth of their son, Mason de Jong. Frenkie shared a photo on Instagram and Barca reposted it with a caption, "A new cooler in the family." Maybe the club is finally getting closer to the personal side of the players, and we'll love to see it. La Masia invasion at Barca training. After Monday's rest day, only 17 players were at Barca training, with 14 internationals away and some injuries. But the big news: a wave of La Masia talents. Hansi Flick wasn't there, receiving his award as Spain's best coach in Las Rozas. Training was led by his assistants Sorge, Topalovic, and Westerman. What are the new faces? Oriol Goren, 16 years old, the Israeli wonderkid everyone is talking about. Pedro Villar, 17-year-old, joined with Rowe back in 2022 from Valminor. Neil Tixidor, Paul Bernabeu, Hafiz Gariba, Oriol Payas, all dreaming of their first-team chance. From the first team, Joan Garcia, Szczęsny, Balde, Eric Garcia, Casado, Bernal, and Gerard Martin were present. Injured were Gavi and Ter Stegen. The rest, away on international duty. Among them are Pedri, Fermín, Lamine, Rafinha, Rashford, De Jong, Koundé, and Lewandowski. And the list goes on, actually. The La Masia kids are stepping up. Who's next to debut for Barca? Vitor Roque takes off and starts to look like Tigrinho. Vitor Roque is back. Culés, after a tough start at Palmeiras, the former Barca striker is finally taking off. In the last 14 games, he had 4 goals and 4 assists. Goal involvement every 125 minutes. 7.19 average rating on SofaScore. Yes, this is the same Vitor Roque who struggled after his European disappointment. 13 games without a goal, only 3 in his first 26 matches. But now things have changed. I'm working quietly, my teammates are helping, and my confidence is coming back. The key is to keep going, he said after the 1-1 draw with Corinthians. He's turning criticism into a plus. And who knows, maybe we'll soon see the real Tigrinho again. Hansi Flick and Xabi Alonso meet for the first time at Coaches Summit. Flick versus Xabi, first meeting before El Clásico. Guys, the annual summit of La Liga coaches took place in Las Rozas. For the first time, Hansi Flick and Xabi Alonso met, since Xabi took over at Real Madrid. Simeone and other top coaches were also there. The RFEF president spoke about unity and common goals for Spanish football. New head of referees Francisco Soto promised more humanity and less VAR. But everyone is waiting for the big one, Flick versus Xabi in El Clásico. It's gonna be fire. The photo they shared vividly sets the tone for the season's most anticipated El Clásico battles. Culés, check out this iconic snap. Flick and Xabi locking eyes for the first time since the managerial switch-up. That's the kind of pre-El Clásico tension we'll live for. Allies or rivals? This one moment speaks volumes. What I liked the most was this comment. Hansi and his staff talks. That's what we love here on the channel. And what do you think, guys? What did Flick say to Alonso? Share in the comments down below, give us a like if you enjoyed today's episode, of course, and subscribe to our channel. There is never a dull day at FC Barcelona. Bye bye.